we were saying if he was going to live up to Katy Perry, he demolished Katy Perry. And we know Jonathan Papelbon, one of the greatest athletes of all time, up there with Brian Scalabrine, up there with Kwame Brown. So, great day for Jonathan Papelbon. And then, right from there, we're going to move on to our Joel Embiid Memorial segment. Tonight, we asked you to tweet in hashtag better than Dak Prescott, telling us who in the world can be better than the Mississippi State quarterback. And I'll be honest with you, we didn't even check the replies because we know there's no one out there better than Dak Prescott. Today, I have to see the exact stats, but he had over 200 yards passing, touchdown, over 100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns there. CB, you have the actual stats?
I'm not pulled up right now. I do not.
Yeah, let me take a look. Dak Prescott ended up with 21 carries for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then passing, he was 18 for 34, 246 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. But that's all right. Mississippi State got the win over number 2 Auburn, 38-23. Mississippi State will at least be tied for number 2 next week, depending on how Ole Miss turns out. So great day for Dak Prescott. Definitely in the front running for the Heisman this year. So look forward to that. Then I'm going to let Snowball take it away with the Snowball Effect.
All right, of course, your favorite segment of the week, Snowball Effect.
I know it's your favorite segment. I don't know about the viewers.
And this week's Snowball Effect.
It's Jimmy's favorite segment.
Is Adrian Peterson. And not because of what he's done the past month or so, what has happened. It is what has happened this week. During his hearing, he was allegedly, he said during his hearing before the hearing, that he smoked a little weed. And
that was a direct quote.
Direct quote, smoked a little weed. And is now, I believe, being charged, charged with the crime. I'm not exactly sure what the exact crime or what he's allegedly being accused of here. But basically, it's not good, and it's just making him look even worse than he is looking right now, even before this. So, not looking good for AP right now. Not really sure what's going to happen to him. I mean, this was a guy that was arguably a top 5 running back all time, was close to, had potential to be up there on that list with Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton, Jim Brown. And now we really don't know where he is going to be known as. Is he going to be in the O.J. Simpson section now, in that area in history of the NFL? We don't know. So, AP, you're just creating a snowball effect for yourself. That snowball's just getting bigger and bigger as you keep on rolling down the hill right now. So,
and he's in Minnesota, so there's even more snow up there.
Right.
So, CB, to melt the snow over there, who's hot and who's not?
Who's hot? I had to go with Mike Moustakas.
That sounds Greek.
The Kansas City Royals scored 2 runs in the 9th inning to beat the Orioles again tonight to take a 2-0 series in 2-0 game lead in the ALCS series. Mike Moustakas had another home run today. That makes 4 home runs in 6 postseason games for Mike Moustakas. That's quite ridiculous. That's the most in one postseason in Royals history. For those of you wondering, George Brett did it 3 times with 3. He's this franchise leader with 10, but obviously this being the Royals' first postseason berth since 1985. And Mike Moustakas only playing for the Royals. He's still got a ways to go for the Royals' all-time home runs in the postseason. George Brett earned 10 in his career. And who's not, I had to go with Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw put up some more disappointing postseason numbers this year. Total of 11 earned runs in his 2 starts, 2 losses. Gave up big home runs in both those games. A 3-earned homer to Matt Adams and a 3-2 loss in Game 4. And then, of course, the 8 earned runs in Game 1. Plus, dating back to his last year's performance against the Cardinals, where he gave up 7 runs in his last game there. He's really been struggling. He is not at all hot in the postseason.
Peyton Manning.
He is Clayton Manning.
I should say, Mike Moustakas.
I saw that one first from Paul Jalovitz, to be quite honest.
Mike Moustakas. That sounds pretty Greek. I wonder if
Today's Jolly's birthday. Did you guys know that?
It's Jolly's birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jolly. I should actually tweet at him.
For those of you who don't know who we're talking about, Paul Jarvis, speaker at Sports Broadcasting Camp, that we have seen numerous times, and he's great.
Radio host on WIP 94 something in Philadelphia. Drop him a listen. He's actually one of the best tweeters out there, alongside myself. If you want to drop him a follow at Jolly WIP. Some pretty good content up there. But that's going to pretty much do it for us tonight.
And again, we apologize for the situation earlier
With
that's nothing to do with us. We don't condone that behavior.
Yeah. So
That's honest,
anyone
pretty
else
obvious
who has a fake father who doesn't legitimately work for iHeartRadio, you don't have to call in next time. It's all right.
Especially don't need to drop the curse words. That's completely unnecessary.
Yeah. So sorry about that. Won't let it happen again. But still, follow us on Twitter at JB Sports Talk. Follow all our personal accounts. Like us on Facebook at Jersey Boys Sports Talk with Nick Bogatis, CB Garrett, and Matt Stolboff. It's our names in some kind of order. Like Infinity Sports Network. Follow Infinity Sports Network on Spreaker. Yeah, that's about it. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.
I will not be here next week. I'm sorry.
Yeah, CB's going to homecoming. Lucky him.